This is FIBA Podcast. Thank you for joining us in our morning daily devotion.
Have you ever worked really hard on something only to realize that no one actually noticed you? Maybe you spent a whole day cleaning up the room, or organizing a closet, or painstakingly spent time on a detailed project report that your boss just skimmed over for a few seconds. It's easy to ask ourselves in those moments, why did I even bother? Well, today we focus on the calling of being a craftsman. The year was the late 1800s. A French sculptor named Frédéric Auguste Bartholdi was hard at work on a massive project. It was the statue that would eventually become one of the most iconic symbols of freedom in the world, the Statue of Liberty. As he worked on his statue, he focused intensely on the tiniest details. He carefully sculpted the curves of the muscles on the arm. He shaped the delicate folds of the rope that draped over the arm that held up the torch. At some point, he was asked, "Why are you wasting so much time? Why are you perfecting those tiny folds of fabric?" You see, they knew that once the statue was erected in New York Harbor, it would stand 150 feet tall, way above the ground. Those tiny details, it would be impossible to be noticed from the ground. They were invisible to the human eye. No one would see them and no one would care. But Bartholdi had a reply that echoes all through history. He simply said, "But God sees it." He understood that his work was not just for his employer. It wasn't for the critics or the crowds or even the history books. Ultimately, his work was an offering. It was a gift to God, who sees not just the finished product, but the journey, the attitude, the dedication, and the spirit of excellence. This just isn't about famous sculptors. I see the same spirit in Joni Eareckson Tada. After a diving accident as a teenager, it left her as a quadriplegic. She could have stopped living with excellence. Instead, she painted beautiful artwork with a brush held between her teeth. She speaks at conferences, she writes, she runs a global organization called Joni and Friends that serves people with disabilities. Her life is a testament to the fact that excellence isn't about our physical ability, it is about our spirit. In Proverbs 22:29 we read, "Do you see a man skilled in his work? He will stand before kings. He will not stand before obscure men." This isn't just a promise of a promotion. It's a divine principle. It says that a spirit of excellence elevates you to what you do. It catches the attention of the ultimate authority. So, what is your craft, my friend? Because being a craftsman isn't just about art. It's about your profession, your calling, whether you are inside the home or outside of it. For all you know, it may be cooking a meal for your family. It may be changing diapers. It may be caring for an elderly parent or a spouse. It may be even driving a truck, running a company, or writing a code. The Bible urges us in 1 Corinthians 8 to be excellent in faith, in speech, and in knowledge. This means that whatever we do it with the same mindset as that sculptor. Sometimes our work will go unnoticed. Sometimes someone else might get the applause for something that we labored hard and long. It can be discouraging when you give your best and no one seems to notice. But friend, remember this. God, who created the universe, the master craftsman who made the world and called it good, He sees the painstaking effort. He sees the sacrificial service. He sees the work that is invisible to everyone else. We aren't just working for a human boss, a client, or a paycheck. We are working for a heavenly boss. We are craftsmen shaping our corner of the world with the spirit of excellence because we know our work is an offering to God. So today, as you go about your tasks, remember the folds of the robe. Do it with all your heart, not for the praise of people, but because God sees it. He values it, and one day He will reward the labor that was done for Him. Just be a good craftsman and leave the rest to God.
Dear listener, we are here to stand with you in your time of need. We want to pray with you and for your prayer request. Do you need someone to talk to? We are here for you. Call us or send a message at +91 636 425 2164 +91 636 425 2164. God bless you.